Hello everyone and welcome to Autos back again. I hope you guys are doing well. So guys, today I have with me this car which is the brand new MG Hector, and in this video I am going to give you guys a detailed review of this car. So let's quickly start off with the walk around. Before starting the video, which next car, bike or scooter would you like to see on the channel? You can definitely let me know that. You can message me on Instagram. You can also write it down in the comment section and I'll make a video on the same. Now let's really focus on this car. Let's quickly start off with the front profile. Right at the front here, as you can see here, you have this big diamond mesh grille which looks absolutely stunning, and the car definitely looks very attractive from the front because of this grille. Right at the center here you have this big MG logo, and this car obviously gets 360 parking cameras, so you have cameras on all four sides. This is your front parking camera, and this is how the grille of the car looks like. And here they have also provided chrome treatment as well as glossy black touches here and there. Now talking about the headlight here, as you can see here you have your LED DRL which also switches into indicator. Here you have your projector LED headlamp setup, and here you basically have your fog lamp which is again an LED unit provided. I mean, just look at the design. It looks absolutely stunning. It looks absolutely attractive. It definitely makes a lot of heads turn as well. It does not look very robust as such or bulky as such, but it kind of looks aerodynamic and sharp as well. So moving on to the side here, as you can see, the length of this car is 4699 mm. The wheelbase is 2750 mm, and at the side here they have provided this chrome strip which runs on the shoulder. Here you have this side body cladding with chrome treatment. Now let me quickly give you guys a glimpse of the interior. So here, as you can see, by the way, the car is locked right now. As soon as I approach the car gets unlocked. Here, let me move away from the car. There you see the car gets locked, and as soon as I approach the car unlocks. You just need to carry the key in your pocket. Here you have your passenger entry button, chrome treatment on the doors, and here, as you can see, this is how the interior of the car looks like. I'll talk about the interior space and everything as soon as I get inside the car, but first let me quickly finish my walk around. So here, as you can see, as soon as I move away from the car kind of unlocks like this. Now let's talk about the rear profile. So here, as you can see, this is how the rear profile of the car looks like. Again, it looks really very stunning thanks to this connected tail light setup right here. Here you have your MG logo, Hector badge, ADAS badge, and these are not really your exhaust pipes. Your exhaust pipe is basically placed right here, and your spare wheel is placed right here. I hope you guys are able to see that. Here you have this chrome strip provided. Rear wiper washer defogger is obviously there. You also do get your shark fin antenna and your roof rails right there. Now in order to access the boot, you just need to come close to the boot, stand right here, and the car kind of detects you and it will open the boot automatically. You just do not need to press any sort of button right here. So that's again a very cool feature of the car. If you have luggage in your hands, here you have this is the amount of space that you have in the boot of the MG Hector. Now the sad part is that they have not really mentioned it on the website or in their brochure, so that's kind of sad. However, here, as you can see, this is the amount of space, and here you basically have this partial shelf which is kind of removed right now. Below this you obviously have your tool kit provided. So yeah, that's much about it. That's the amount of space that you have right here. Here you have your light placement. It is kind of a very big boot, I would say, and the seats are 60-40 split, so you can basically tumble them in order to increase the luggage carrying capacity. Here you also do get this glass panels, and yeah, that's much about it. In order to close it, you just need to press this button and the boot goes down like this. And yeah, that is how it closes. Now let's quickly have a look at the tire profile, and then we'll move inside the car and I'll show you guys this thing as well. So guys, let me show you guys the key as well. So here, as you can see, this is how the key looks like. It is a very slim key that you have right here. There are three buttons provided right here. This is to unlock the car, this is to lock the car, and this is to open release the tailgate of the vehicle. Okay, so here, as you can see here, let's talk about the tire profile. So here, as you can see, let me find out the tire profile. So here, as you can see, 215/55 R18, that's the tire profile which you have right here. You get disc brakes at the front as well as at the back, so that's again a good thing. The design of the alloy wheels looks pretty nice right here. Let's check out the front tire profile. So here, as you can see, again the same tire profile you get right here as well. 215/55 R18, that's the tire profile that you have. Now let's quickly move inside the car and let me quickly show you guys the interior. Then we'll talk about the space, and then we'll move on to the performance of the car as well. Starting off here, as you can see, here you have this your water bottle holder. There is some space here as well. Here you have your power window switches, and this leather finish looks absolutely premium. This car gets infinity sound system with 8 speaker and tweeters as well at the front as well as at the back. Now here you basically have electrically adjustable 6-way adjustable power seats for the driver. Let's check out for the co-driver as well. So here, as you can see, for the co-driver you do have power adjustable seats, so that is kind of a very good thing. So you can basically, uh, push it ahead and behind like this, and you can also adjust the recline angle like this. So this is something that you can do. Now let's quickly move inside the car and let's talk about the features. So the door shuts with a proper thud, and guys, this is how the interior of the MG Hector looks like. I absolutely love the interior. Let's talk about the quality first. So here, as you can see, here you have this soft touch material which feels, it's not very soft, but it is a very smooth material that they have used right here. Here you have this stitching provided. Here you have this gloss black finish. Again, here you have this a very premium material used. This is a hard plastic now, but this is kind of a premium material that they have used right here. And let me show you guys the glove box. So this is the amount of space that you have in the glove box. Now let's address the elephant in the room, which is this big screen. So this is a 14-inch screen that you have right here. I'll talk about it in detail, but first let's have a look at the interior. So this is how the interior of the car looks like. Now let me quickly start the vehicle and let's have a look at the other thing. So here you basically have your push start stop button. As soon as you press it, so that is how the car welcomes you. By the way, this screen is a bit it takes a few seconds in order to boot up, so it is kind of slow for sure. So guys, now let's start talking about the interior and the features. So starting off with the steering wheel. So here, as you can see, here you have this leather wrap steering wheel which feels pretty nice to hold. Here you have a few controls. From here you can basically toggle through the information in the instrument cluster. It shows you trip A, it shows you driving details, range as well. It also shows you tire pressure monitoring system. So that's again a very good feature to have. And trip A, trip B, and these are the details that it shows you. Here you have button for your this thing as well, cruise control as well. Here you have a few controls now. So from this particular button here, as you can see, you can again check a few more information bits. So it takes you to navigation, phone, and MG Pilot as well. So this car obviously gets ADAS features, and from here you can basically increase and decrease the volume. This is to change the source, this to accept and reject the calls, and this is for your voice command. So this is your 7-inch digital instrument cluster which you have right here. Here you have your lever for your lights. Here you have lever for your wipers, and here you have controls for your headlight and your mirrors, headlight leveler and your mirrors. From here you can also open the boot. Now here, as you can see, here they have provided some space. From here you can open the hood of the car, and from here you can basically open the fuel lid as well. I've already shown you the this thing, the door pads. Now let's talk about this particular screen. So here, as you can see, here you have this 14-inch screen, and the touch response is really very nice, but when you start the car, it takes a few seconds in order to boot up, so that is kind of slow. Now let's quickly have a look what all features do you have with the screen. So here, as you can see, here you basically have a radio, Bluetooth, phone, settings, folders, media, air conditioning, vehicle settings. Let's quickly get into vehicle settings. So here, as you can see, and it is kind of a fingerprint magnet here, as you can see. So it basically gives you your settings for your sunroof, so you can basically decide how much you want to open the sunroof. Here you have your headlamp options. Here you have ambient light options. So here basically you can select from a total of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 color options. So basically it has ambient lighting on your dashboard, which looks absolutely brilliant at night. Here you have your window controls, lock controls, tailgate controls, side mirror controls, wiper controls, wireless charging pad. You do have a wireless charging pad right here, and tire pressure monitoring system also it shows you. It also gets ADAS features. So here, as you can see, it gets forward collision warning, you can switch it on or off. Here you have lane departure warning, so as soon as your vehicle moves outside the line, it basically warns you. And it also gets intelligent high beam assist, so as soon as it detects an oncoming vehicle, the car actually shifts its lights to low beam. So that is how it basically works. And yeah, this is much about the screen. Now here you basically have your gear stick, which is a CVT box, by the way. And let me show you guys the 360-degree parking camera. So here you need to get into menu, and here you basically have your 360-degree parking camera. I mean, just look at the quality. The quality is really very nice. I am absolutely happy with the quality that they have provided. Now this is the 2D view that it shows you. Now let's quickly move on to the 3D view. Here, as you can see, this is the 3D view. The touch response is really very nice for sure, and the quality of the camera is also really very nice. So you do get settings as well for dynamic, static, and both settings. And yeah, that's much about it. Now here, as you can see, here you have your electronic parking brake. Here you have idle start stop feature. Here you have for your reverse parking sensors. Here you have some space where you can basically, there are 2 cup holders provided right here. And here you have your armrest, which is slidable armrest, and you also can open it like this. Here they have provided some space where you can keep your stuff. Now this steering right here, it is adjustable for tilt as well as telescopic approach. So that's again a very good thing to have. So guys, I think I've covered most of the things about the car. Now let's lock it back. Now let's talk about the sunroof. So here, as you can see, here by a single click of a button, you can open the sunroof like this. And yeah, that's the maximum that it opens. And this is the kind of view that you are going to get. That's the maximum that it opens up. And let's close it back. Now I want light inside the cabin, so I won't close the sunshade, but you can close the sunshade from this particular button here. As you can see, that is how you can close the sunshade. From here you can open the sunshade like this. So guys, I think I've spoken a lot about the car. Now let me show you guys one more feature of the car. So here, as you can see, let me switch on the vehicle. And here, as you can see, as soon as I switch on the vehicle, and if you need to take a turn, you don't really need to give your indicator. As soon as you give a little input to your steering wheel, your indicators will start like this. Here, as you can see, as soon as you give a little input to your steering wheel, your indicator starts like this. Let me try it out for the other side. So here, as you can see, and as soon as you bring it back to normal position, it kind of switches off as well. Let's try it out for this position. So here, as you can see, there you see your indicator starts like that. There you see. Now let me quickly give you guys a close-up of this thing. So here, let me switch on the headlamps as well, and let me switch on the fog lamp as well. So here, as you can see, this is how the lights of the MG Hector looks like. Your LED DRL kind of switches into your indicator, and that is how it looks like. And these are your lights. Now guys, I think I have spoken a lot about the car. Now it's time to check out this space of the car. So let's quickly move in the second row of the car. So guys, here, as you can see, this is the amount of space that you have in the MG Hector. Now I have here, as you can see, here you also do get your cup holders. Here you have bottle holder. Here you have this leather finish. Here you have button for your power window. Here you have this aluminum finish for your door handle. And by the way, the sound quality of the music is really very nice. But I have actually faced that kind of, there is some sort of disturbance when you play audio at full blast via Bluetooth. On radio, I haven't really tested it out for full blast, but the sound quality is really very nice when the volume is kind of low. Now here, as you can see, this is the amount of space that you have in the second row of the MG Hector. Now I have set the driver seat as per my comfortable driving position. For your reference, my height is 5'6", and here, as you can see, this is the amount of knee room that I have right here. I can stretch my feet below the driver as well as co-driver seat. The under thigh support is also kind of decent. The recline angle, okay, so I think there should be, okay, so you can basically adjust the recline angle of the seat as well, so that is kind of a good thing as well. Talking about the shoulder room, you can easily get 3 adults at the back. Here you have 3 adjustable headrests. Here you have your armrest with 2 cup holders, so you can basically sit here like a boss and enjoy the view out there. Now here you have your AC vents provided. Below this you have your charging port provided, and the floor is completely flat, so middle passenger won't really have to struggle in terms of the legroom or knee room. And I absolutely love the space in the MG Hector, because here, as you can see, the first of all, the space is in abundance. Secondly, the cabin is kind of beige. It is beige, so it basically, and you basically have this big panoramic sunroof right here, so it brings in a lot of light, a lot of positivity inside the cabin. So I absolutely love the cabin of the MG Hector. So you can basically sit here like a boss and enjoy the view outside. The window area is also very big right here, as you can see, and this is how the interior of the car looks like. So guys, I think I've spoken a lot about the interior, exterior, and the features as well. Now it's time to talk about the performance. So guys, now let's talk about the engine. So this car is powered by a 1451cc petrol engine, which produces 143 PS of power and 250 Newton meters of torque. Now this engine comes mated with a CVT gearbox. Let's talk about the engine first. So in terms of the refinement, it is very refined lower down, but as soon as you push it hard and fast, this engine does not really sound a lot sporty. So that is something that you need to know. Talking about the power and performance, this car is meant to be driven sedately. If you try to push around the corners, you won't really enjoy that much. This car isn't meant for enthusiasts. This car is meant for family people. This car is meant to be driven with a lot of comfort and ease. So if you are a family person, if you are a family man, I think you will definitely love this car for sure, because of its comfort, because of its space and features. But if you are an enthusiast, I don't think so you would be pushing this car around the corners. This car isn't meant for enthusiasts out there. So that is about the power delivery and the performance and the refinement from the engine. The gearbox could have been faster, I would say. Now moving on to my personal favorite aspect of the car, which is the ride and handling balance. The ride quality is on the softer side. The seats are very much comfortable, so the car actually provides you very good amount of comfort inside the cabin. So the comfort level is on another level altogether. So the comfort is really very nice. Talking about the handling, I am pretty much surprised by the handling as well. The handling is also really very nice. The steering wheel weighs up pretty well at higher speeds, and it is kind of accurate as well. So that's again a very good thing about the car. Now moving on to the safety features, it obviously gets 6 airbags, ABS, EVD, brake assist. All those features are there. Now you also do get disc brakes at the front as well as at the back. But in terms of the braking definitely could have been better. The brake bite is spongy initially, which then progresses into a sharp bite, and the stopping distance could have been also better. So that is about the braking of the car. So guys, that I think I have covered most of the things about the car. Now talking about the price of the car. The ex-showroom price of the top-end variant is 22,08,800 rupees. At this price point, who should particularly buy this car? If your requirements are such that if you want a car which looks absolutely stunning, if you want a car which has a lot of space, which has a lot of comfort and a lot of features as well, then this is the car to go with. This car isn't meant for enthusiasts. If you are an enthusiast, if you like pushing your car hard and fast, then there are other options which you can look out for. So guys, I think I have covered most of the things about the car. I absolutely loved the comfort, space and features of the MG Hector and its design as well. This particular red color looks absolutely stunning. Now this car is available with white, black, grey, silver, red, and there's also a dual tone white and black color option that you basically have. So there are 7 to 8 color options with the car. So guys, I think I've covered most of the things about the car. I hope you guys like this review. If you still have any questions, you can definitely ask it to me on Instagram as well as in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer most of your doubts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, drive safe, ride safe. Bye bye.